Despite placing all cards on the table, the peer-reviewed research, the technology itself, how it's addressing the blockchain trilemma, to the overall strategy for wide-scale adoption, all has been in the public domain from the very beginning, yet still Cardano is not being taken seriously by the wider crypto space. You'd be hard pushed to find another example of something so transparent and obvious in the sense of its inevitability be so widely criticised, discounted or overlooked. But as I always maintain, the blindness towards Cardano will not impact where it is headed. The tech is sound, the research continues, the community is fully locked in, and the strategy is progressively taking shape. Poker faces are meant to form a competitive advantage. However, Cardano didn't play it this way. Maybe it's a case that when what you intend to achieve and what it takes to get there is that difficult, seemingly impossible, this naturally deters the competition from even attempting it, and is ultimately handing Cardano the win before the game's even finished. Welcome back for today's installment of Cardano Insights, where we track the all-important developments at the very pulse of Cardano and its ecosystem each weekday. So let's get straight into it. First up, and let's check in on the Vasil progress with some significant developments, so let's dive right in. In terms of nodes reporting 1.35.3, it's up to 76%, however the big news comes from block production. Here you can see over the last epoch, 80% of block production is from nodes now reporting the latest version, with daily, 1 hour, 6 hour and 12 hour timeframes also reporting above 80%. So in respect of SPOs, that's job done. In just over a week, the Cardano SPO community has delivered in style. Here, IOG also confirmed this in the latest Vasil progress update thread, linked in the description below. So if we head on over to IOG's third-party readiness page, updated about 6 hours ago at the time of recording this, here we can see many exchanges are now confirmed to be in the integration phase. 2 more exchanges have also confirmed to be ready, along with Bitrue, which we discussed on Sunday. Still waiting on Coinbase, but overall this is coming along nicely. Considering how quick Bitrue delivered, I'm expecting we'll now see developments here really speed up over the next 24 hours, with numerous big exchanges like Kraken and Binance now confirmed to be in progress. In terms of dApps, we're now seeing more projects that confirm being tested on the pre-production environment. Wing Riders have now joined AADA, LendingPond, Vi Finance and Artano in being confirmed tested and ready for Vasil. Here we have MinSwap confirm we have successfully upgraded MinSwap nodes to 1.35.3. We are still performing regression testing to ensure the changes didn't break any existing features on testnet. The projects on the status in testing, from my understanding, means they have indeed upgraded to 1.35.3 on the pre-production environment and are carrying out further testing just like MinSwap. As you can see here, only 4 of the 11 dApps listed are yet to provide a status update. All the rest are either in testing or tested, so again progress here moving along steadily. As always, we'll continue to monitor the developments here closely, and at this rate should be expecting an official hard fork date announcement imminently. Now with Vasil getting real close, thoughts for a moment turn to one of the projects that will soon be welcoming to our ecosystem. AADA Finance today announced the completion of their audit. Here released in this Medium article, they write, the successful audit sets AADA on track to become the first lending protocol to support Cardano native tokens. We're thrilled to announce that Vacuumlabs have successfully conducted a thorough audit of our V1 lending protocol smart contracts. All critical and major issues have been resolved promptly, putting us in go mode for mainnet launch. They continue, after a month-long audit, we're finally ready to disclose the results. The audit was conducted by Vacuumlabs, blockchain and smart contract security experts with extensive experience in finding security flaws and writing security guidelines. As a subset of Wing Riders, the team has a deep knowledge of the Cardano blockchain and how native protocols operate. Their proficiency enabled them to apply advanced penetration testing and ethical hacking of AADA's V1 smart contracts for optimal code assessment. The fact AADA used Vacuumlabs and have come through the audit in good shape is yet another encouraging sign that this protocol is certainly one to watch. From the utility, innovation behind the tech, transparency of the team, and consistency in meeting all the milestones against the roadmap, I'm really excited about the value AADA is bringing to the Cardano ecosystem. The full article that breaks down all the findings of the report and the report itself can be found in the description below. Checking in on the team's official Telegram today, they reaffirmed they are indeed ready to go and we can expect further announcements in the next couple of days. So we'll definitely be following up at mainnet launch when the first peer-to-peer lending protocol of Cardano native assets using innovative NFT bonds finally goes live. Now check this out. One of the criticisms that many of the crypto analysts and naysayers aim at Cardano is its lack of VCs operating within the ecosystem. This falsely gives the impression that the so-called smart money isn't interested in funding projects on Cardano, therefore its ecosystem doesn't have the growth projections like that we see in other smart contract platforms. Only recently we covered the founder of Masari making this very claim. But the fact that Cardano isn't littered with Silicon Valley VCs in the search of the next move fast protocol to use as a vehicle to pump and dump on retail is one of the things that makes me most bullish on why I believe Cardano's ecosystem is destined to succeed. I'd argue that from an innovation and decentralization perspective, nothing is more powerful than a self-sustaining and self-governed treasury fueling the growth of an ecosystem. Cardano's self-sustaining treasury fund is one of the most underrated features of its architecture, and outside of our ecosystem, receives little coverage or attention. After the latest epoch boundary cross, the treasury balance now sits at 1 billion ADA, approximately $440 million in value. If this was achieved in any of the other top L1 blockchains, it would be celebrated as an innovative and powerful solution to funding sustainable growth of an ecosystem. I think many underestimate the significance long term this self-funding mechanism will, and is already having, on the Cardano blockchain. It's been responsible for funding so many important projects, tools, key infrastructure, and Cardano improvement proposals, many of which that we've covered on this channel. A combination of a highly determined, capable and engaged community, armed with an innovation fund nearing $500 million, is an extremely powerful weapon. Sapien from DC Spark provided some great perspective here. In this tweet writing, "People don't realise how big the Cardano treasury is. Context. Think of the long list of tools, products and contributions DC Spark and Milk Media have made, all done with only 0.3% of treasury funds. Lots of room for new companies to join and build great things, spread out across 30 catalyst proposals over the course of 1.5 years. In case you're wondering, 0.3% is 1.5 million USD. He makes a great point here. The value DC Spark and Milk Media alone have already and continue to contribute to the Cardano blockchain is significant, especially when you consider the cost it took to fund said proposals. Whilst the Catalyst process is by no means perfect in its current form, with the introduction of full-time SIP editors and implementation of DREPs coming soon, which aims to streamline the proposal and voting process to increase participation and quality of proposal review, Cardano's innovation fund mechanism is in great standing, and it certainly has the strategy in place to be refined further. The treasury has been designed to be self-sustaining, built into Cardano's monetary policy. Fees from every transaction from all blocks produced during every epoch go into a virtual pot. A fixed percentage of the remaining ADA reserves is added to that pot, with a certain percentage of the pot being sent to the treasury and the rest used as epoch rewards. This in effect has created an innovation fund like no other, empowering not only the DC Sparks and MLabs of this world, but anyone who has an innovative idea, project, solution to a challenge, or bring in vital tools, infrastructure and SIPs that benefit the progressive expansion of the blockchain can apply for this funding. The fund is designed to encourage and enable innovation. Best of all, it's us, the community, that gets to decide how these funds are distributed through Catalyst voting. The fact that we have a highly capable community armed with a huge treasury that's already been responsible for significantly contributing to so much development, with participation levels only increasing, in effect, this is ensuring the future of the Cardano ecosystem. You could say we have the most decentralized and transparent VC in the entire blockchain space. Now, it's no secret that I fully believe the work being carried out by OG in Mongolia and Africa, combined with World Mobile's mission to connect the unconnected, is a formidable recipe for real-world adoption. We've covered this extensively on Cardano Insights. Whilst many remain ignorant to the significance of the ground that's already been made in terms of implementing blockchain solutions in these regions, it will soon prove to be a key factor in gaining user adoption. Whilst many of the competing blockchains are failing to see the value in bringing systems and solutions to the actual regions that not only need this infrastructure the most, but importantly, have the desire to embrace it, Cardano is busy making huge strides, placing it in a very unique position. As we very well know, Cardano's relationship with World Mobile is vital if it's to succeed in delivering real-fi solutions to anyone, anywhere across the globe, and it's been a very busy August for World Mobile to say the least. From the masterclass delivered by Mickey in that exchange with Mark Cuban, EarthNode auctions coming to a successful end, to the launch of the WMT scan providing users real-time updates of the World Mobile network, the team really does just keep powering on and is now closer than ever to another major milestone in their roadmap. In this tweet, Mr. Telecom delivered an exciting development concerning the aerostat launch in Zanzibar, writing, "Aerostat launch is nearing, mooring station is installed, payload ready to rock, we fly high." This was accompanied by a minute-long video showing us the mooring station that's seemingly just been constructed. You may remember back in June, Mickey did state the aerostat launch for Zanzibar would be late August-September time, so seemingly right on track, which is great news. As we've previously covered on this channel, thanks to the dynamic design of the World Mobile Network, they can deploy connectivity in places legacy mobile operators can't reach, while also delivering decentralized digital identity and creating a sharing economy that allows anyone to benefit and earn from owning part of the global network. Aerostats are one of the technologies that enables this dynamic network. The aerostats World Mobile uses are unpowered balloons that provide connectivity in a wide area and are tethered to the ground with a high-speed fibre connection. This enables widespread coverage at a fraction of the cost of traditional cell towers. These aerostats act as a hub for delivering connectivity over a wide area. They can act as a giant air node providing last-mile connectivity. This means customers can directly connect to the balloon's payload using their smartphone in the same way they would a traditional cell tower. Aerostats can also act as a backhaul provider for air node operators in their coverage area. Owners of an air node in the coverage area of a World Mobile aerostat can provide connectivity to users and transmit their data directly to the World Mobile network over a cellular connection to the aerostat. No fibre or fixed line connection required. As we've discussed in previous World Mobile coverage, just 2 of these aerostats are capable of connecting the entire region of Zanzibar. Now that this is nearing becoming a reality, with the launch seemingly very close, I guess you could say that the only way is up for World Mobile here on out. Connecting Zanzibar is going to go a long way improving World Mobile's business model and will represent a significant step towards achieving this collaborative effort in connecting the unconnected and banking the unbanked. We'll be sure to follow all the progress on Cardano Insights as further developments unfold. So that's it for today's installment of Cardano Insights, as we keep track of all the developments and continue to spread those positive Cardano vibes. If you found value in the content, then please do be sure to comment, share, like and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate all the support. We'll be back soon with your daily roundup, and until then, thanks for watching, have a great day, and as always, keep it Cardano.